Hello everybody, it's George back again. As most of you probably know now, my name is George Goodenough. I'm 59 years of age. I live in Bridgewater in Somerset in the UK, and I'm feeling very festive because, as you can see, it's Christmas time and I've got the bells and the glasses on, so thanks for the idea, Sarah. Much appreciated. So it's really time to talk about Christmas, and if those of you who don't know my backstory, I came to Carnivore because I was a morbidly obese type 2 diabetic. My journey started really on March the 1st, 2022, when I had the disastrous medical, including the labs, which revealed that I was morbidly obese at 293 pounds, and I had type 2 diabetes with a 6.7, I believe is the term in the States, and it's an HbA1c of 50 here. My triglycerides here were 4.3, which is very high, and yeah, I was basically a heart attack waiting to happen. Now, it was interesting because it was a doctor who informed me of all this, and she was very unhelpful, gave me metformin and statins prescription and basically dismissed me from her office. I felt that she was blaming me, and her attitude was pretty much one of contempt. But I was very lucky because as I left the office, so I was ambushed by an excellent nurse Kathy, who took me into her office and sat me down and asked me what I ate. So I said I ate a lot of pasta, bread, pizza, all the stuff that the standard Western or standard American diet, as we like to call it. And she basically told me that with 4 little words, all carbs are sugar. So I thought about that. I went away, and that was a clue that she gave me. I'm a research analyst by trade. So I did all the research without finding YouTube at first, and then went low carb. And then eventually, after 18 months transition, I have been fibre free now for over a year. I went fibre free in September of 2023, and thankfully, I'm now no longer a type 2 diabetic. I'm not even in remission anymore because the 3 HbA1cs that I've had since the disastrous one have all been very low. For example, the last one was 5.1 or 32, as it is called in the UK, and my triglycerides were 1. Which is very, very low. So I'm no longer that heart attack waiting to happen, and I put this down to low carb and to carnivore. So, but we're coming into the Christmas period now, which is a high risk time, as we all know, for the carnivore community, because obviously there is temptation out there, especially those of us who are still addicted to sugar, which I probably no longer am. I have other addictions. For example, I still drink dry white wine. I've been a drinker pretty much all my life, and I never intended to actually go carnivore, so I've carried on with that. I probably drink far too much, according to the alcohol police. However, on my last medical, my liver function test was perfect, so I'm a bit of a confounding factor in the alcohol causes fatty liver argument. I personally blame fructose myself, but that is a discussion for another day. So how are we going to deal with Christmas coming up? It's quite simple. We just eat meat. And last Christmas was my first fibre-free Christmas. I went round to a friend's house, and they were excellent. They knew by that time that I was carnivore. They'd seen the miracle unfold. They knew that I'd turned my health around, so there was no pressure at all. It was, in fact, a 3-course meal. We started off with the prawns, seafood, Atlantic prawns. And I didn't have a prawn cocktail. What I had was just the prawns with a bit of vinegar and salt. And then we moved on to the main dish. And here in this country, the traditional Christmas dinner for the UK is turkey is the bird, and then you have roast potatoes, sprouts, and some other vegetables such as cauliflower cheese, for example. So whilst all of my friends sat down to the full Christmas lunch of turkey and all the trimmings, I sat down to turkey with a dish called pigs in blankets, which I think most of my UK viewers will be familiar with. But for my American friends, it's chipolatas sausage wrapped in bacon and roasted in the oven alongside the turkey. Most other people will also have them, but the hostess very kindly provided me with a double helping of pigs in blankets and a double helping of the turkey. So I had a full plate, but no veg, no ultra processed foods, nothing containing any vegetable. It was a pure carnivore dish. And by the time I finished that, I was pretty full, to be perfectly honest with you. I really was stuffed. But however, we had provided pudding for most people, and there was also a cheese board. And the two cheeses that we had were the really high quality ones, cheddar, which is a cheese which originates very close to my home here in Somerset, from the village of Cheddar in Somerset. And also we had some blue cheese, which was Stilton. I wasn't really very hungry, so I only had a modest attempt at eating some of that. And I went home absolutely satiated, and I didn't come off the carnivore way of eating, and no harm was done. And then over the course of the next few days, again, we cooked off some beef, we had some ham, we had all the traditional Christmas meats. But again, I was not tempted at all to come off the carnivore way of eating. So really, it's just a question of prepare yourself mentally, stuff yourself silly with all the top meats. I think, as Mitch, Old Guy Carnivore, says, often quoted by Sarah, is basically eat like it's your job. And as Dr. Berry says, eat until you come to be stuffed, and then the temptations, they simply go away. So anyway, that's really my take on Christmas. Just one word about myself. This is why I'm new to the actual creation of content on YouTube. However, I have been around YouTube for a long time now, and I've been in the background quite a lot. So I've been working with some of my fellow UK YouTubers. I've done 3 Dave Max, I've done a DC over in Brisbane, and I've done also episode 1 of Mission Carnivore with Larry Carnivore Soldier. So I am quite familiar to many people in our space. However, this is a bit of a nerve-wracking thing. I've, as you know, I've just actually started this channel, and I'm very, very unprofessional at the moment, to say the least. However, I do hope to get better, and I've already noticed in comments that I've got quite a few friends out there, including some well-known American friends as well. So big shout out to Lynn Tucker Carnivore, who was my first commenter on this channel. I have a story to be told. It's very true, and my story is one of healing of type 2 diabetes and morbid obesity. I am in the 100-pound down club now. I was 293 pounds when I started this. This morning I saw 191 pounds. So as Kerry would say, that's 10 bowling balls down. I'm walking again now. I was virtually immobile when I started. So I'm really looking forward to a really good Christmas this year, because I'm feeling great and I'm prepared mentally for the trials that are coming. And so I would urge you all to take a very similar attitude, have a really, really great Christmas. And I will be back fairly shortly with another video when I've decided what the topic will be. There is a Christmas fair actually over in the gardens next to us, and myself and Lady, my wife, will be going over there later. There is a big carvery, I noticed, so I might be able to get some footage of the Christmas meats that they are serving up over there. And there might be some pretty picturesque scenes of Christmas festivities, if you like. There's a bit of an Alpine theme, bit of a German theme going to it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So anyway, that's me rambling on now. So yeah, I think that will do. Can't think of anything else to say, so I'm going to just end this video now.